my name is Alyssa Lauren.
I'm Trey.
And welcome back to our YouTube channel, you guys. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a mukbang because, okay, wait, backstory. So I was on Twitter the other day and I unfortunately never knew that this was a thing. I don't know how I went my whole life without knowing this was a thing, but I saw that it was National Filipino Month.
I actually didn't know that either.
I didn't know
we had a month.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. So since we've been wanting to do another mukbang, we thought it'd be really cool to do a Filipino food mukbang because he's Filipino, I'm Filipino, and we think that Filipino food is awesome.
We gotta embrace the culture, you know?
Yeah,
I
saw like the mayor of LA like do a greeting for it and he was like, mabuhay.
But it was really sweet.
It was really sweet
because the mayor of LA is not Filipino as well.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, today we decided to embrace our culture and we're gonna get some Filipino food for the mukbang this time. Get some grub on.
And I think that this would be really fun for those of you who aren't Filipino, so you can kind of see what kind of food we be whipping up and stuff. So.
Even though you can't taste it or smell it, but
Yeah,
you could look.
Use your imagination though.
You could look at us eat it.
I love watching people eat. Anyway, so we are just here at our local seafood city. Seafood City, if you live in California, they sell a bunch of Filipino food. So we're just gonna go in there, grab some stuff. We don't know exactly what we're gonna eat yet. We're just gonna go in and like see what kind of stuff they have. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, so there's Jollibee in there. There's Grill City right there, and then there's street food right there. We don't really know what we're gonna get just yet. So we might end up just getting everything.
Look at this grill. Fun fact, I hate barbecue sauce. I just can't do it. But this is fine. This is not actual like barbecue sauce.
I like everything, so. Ooh, it looks so good. It's like we're in the Philippines all over again. Sorry we haven't uploaded our Philippines vlog.
I think that lady used to work where I used to work.
Do you think she recognizes you?
I don't know, but I'm gonna throw some shade. I think she used to work somewhere else.
She's like, oh, you're the guy that never did anything.
You're the guy who didn't come back to work.
Okay, so fun fact again, his last job that he worked at, he literally got up and left. He worked in a place like this.
And I just got up and dipped. And now they're closed down because of a health violation.
No, they closed down because you're not there anymore.
Right. Can I get chicken barbecue? Yeah.
We just left and I already regret not getting more things, but like I know we're not gonna finish. You know when you're craving things, you just want to buy everything. That's how I feel like. But okay, no, low-key, if we're being honest, this is like, well, coming to Seafood City, this is my first time coming without
your mom,
my family. Oh wait, no, we came one time. We got Jollibee,
yeah,
right? But normally I come with my mom and she knows how to order, so we were like low-key having trouble ordering.
But the right side, you look nice.
Thank you. It's my push-up, bro. All right, everybody. So we are back in the car. Yeah, it's going to be a car mukbang. We hope that's fine.
Right here, this is from Jollibee.
Filipino fast food.
Which is like our McDonald's, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Combined with like Popeyes and all that good stuff. The lens cap.
I always do that. Wait.
Here we have like your basic fried chicken with some spices on it. Bit of flavor for your tongue. And there's spaghetti and they drizzle it with some cheese. And it's a Filipino style spaghetti, so they cook it a bit differently, but.
So we were really sad because we were like, can we get some sinigang? And they didn't have sinigang. So we got something else instead.
But I'm
pretty sure it's still good.
I wrote it what it was down. I know what it is. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
So he wrote it down in his notes.
I DM'd it to myself on Twitter. It's called, and if you flame me in the comments, then I probably deserve it.
All the Filipinos watching are like, oh my god.
Sinam palukang manok. And that means something chicken. So it's a sort of chicken-y broth soup. Yeah. I've had it before because it looks familiar. Well, this is for dessert. This is called turon. Now, it's basically like fried sugar and a banana. This next one is just chicken barbecue. I don't know how barbecue is done in other places, but Filipino household is kind of different. It's like seasoned different, glazed different, all that good stuff. Chicken barbecue, very like basic, general, just good.
Yeah, we both got that. Also have a side of chicken adobo as well.
It's like one of the Filipino foods that like,
everybody knows that. For the last mukbang, a lot of people were saying like, why did you put music in it? We want to hear you chew. So for all of you ASMR people, I guess, we won't put music in the background just for you guys. But I thought that was so funny. They were like, why'd you put music? Okay, so we're gonna take our first bite of the chicken barbecue. Oh my gosh, look how big it is. Okay, ready? Go. It's so good.
This is our first meal of the day. Usually, you know, we do a little bit of a vinegar action here.
Oh yeah, dip the chicken in the vinegar.
I've noticed something, like the past couple videos, we film a lot in our car. It's like they probably think we live here. I mean, at one point we like pretty much did live here.
We should tell that story
about how we like kind of low-key lived in the car.
Clickbait. Well, no, it's not even clickbait because it's true. Okay, Now, okay, because going into this video, we didn't know what we were going to talk about. Okay, now I know what we're going to talk about. So basically, like he just said, I know it sounds very like, whoa, but it's true. We lived in a car. It wasn't for a long time though, right? But yeah, there was 1 week where we lived in a car. Okay. Maybe it's better if you say it from like your perspective.
Basically, this is a couple months into our relationship.
We were so deeply in love.
We still are.
We still are.
She couldn't come to my house because there was issues there, and I couldn't come to her house because there was issues there. Because she couldn't get enough of me.
Make it seem like it's just me. You too. Here was the whole dilemma. He was having problems at his house, so he couldn't be there. So he didn't know where he was gonna go, basically. Like, he didn't want to like contact any of his family members. Like, he was just like over it. So I don't want to just leave him alone in a car. So I was like, okay, if you're gonna sleep in a car, I'm gonna sleep in a car with you. We would go to LA, go to the beach and have adventures with the little money that we did have.
Yeah, I still don't know how we did that and stuff like that.
Because like we would go on like so many adventures, right? Ooh, it's really good. Hold on, I'm gonna get like some of my rice and then put it with the soup.
Give a loud slurp noise for the ASMR fanatics.
Oh my god, you guys are about to be so wet. Ready?
Yeah, that loud slurp.
This is what went through our heads at the time. Looking back at it, it's kind of like, oh my god, like we were so young. I mean, it wasn't even like long ago, it was last year. Like, it was the beginning of last year, right? We never told like any of our friends this, right? If any of them are watching this video, they're probably like, what the fuck? But most of the time, everything we needed to do, we would do it with each other. There would be times where like he would have to go to work and stuff, or vice versa, so obviously, you know. But you would think that it would be sad, right? It wasn't. It was really fun.
It was really
and like, and I feel like that taught me that the little things in life matter. We didn't have any money, and I don't know how we lived like that. Looking back at it, I should have slapped us, because how did we go about like that without any money?
So I had all my clothes in bags here all the time. So I remember one day, it was like we woke up in my car, and then I took her home so she could sleep on a bed instead of my car. I was kind of like over it to the point where I was just like, my girlfriend shouldn't be sleeping in a car. Like, I'll sleep in a car, that's fine, but she should at least sleep on a bed. I said, I'm gonna drive you home. You're gonna sleep in your bed and I'll be back anyway. So I took her home, and then I went to a neighborhood over from her house, and I just parked the car and I fell asleep because I was so tired. But I left my AC on, but the engine was off. You ever done that? You know your car probably will die. And I remember my car dying, and I was like, ah, damn. Like, I was stuck. I had no jumper cables. I had no one to contact. I was just stuck. And she didn't have a car, so she couldn't come help me either. So I remember calling my one friend up and saying, hey, dude, my car is dead. He, being so nice, he came and helped. He said, okay, I'll come and help you. Where are you? And I didn't tell him it wasn't her neighborhood. So in his head, he's like, why are you parked there? Why is your car there? Like a block away from your girlfriend's neighborhood. So anyways, so I'm waiting there, waiting for my friend, and then he finally gets there. Somebody else that came and helped. I'll never forget the look on his face, where it was like, when he saw what was in my car, which was literally all of my belongings, clothes, all of that.
That's so sad.
He was like, dude, are you living in your car?
And then at that point, I was there too. And we both kind of looked at each other and we're like,
yeah.
Like, and then I remember answering for you because I didn't want you to get embarrassed. I just felt so bad because I knew that you were embarrassed. So I didn't want you to be embarrassed. So I forgot what I said, but I tried to cover up for it. But his friend was like, why didn't you tell me? You could just sleep at my house. And then, but you just didn't want to bother people. And I get that. I feel like we're the same way. When we're stuck in situations, we don't want to ask people for help.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, we're very like make it on our own people, you know? We don't want to have to ask for that extra help because we don't want to be a burden.
Which is why we slept in the car. As a girlfriend, I mean, looking back, I feel like there could have been other alternatives to it. We should have just asked people if he could sleep there instead of sleeping in a car and stuff. But I don't know, we were just, I hate to say young because it wasn't that long ago.
But the mentality,
we were 18 and we're 20 now, so it's not that long ago.
But 18 and 20 are two very different things though.
But yeah, to kind of sum it up, I hope the story wasn't confusing. He had problems at his house. He couldn't sleep there, so he had to sleep in the car. And I didn't want to leave him to sleep in the car by himself, so we both lived in the car. And we see you guys' comments, and a lot of people will say, like, Trey and Alyssa, they have so much money.
I know.
You guys are 20 years old and you guys have a house together now. It wasn't always, like, we're good. Right now, we're on the right track.
Right now, we're doing a lot better.
But back then, we literally didn't have money. And I feel like people think that we were so rich, that we were, like, 18 and balling. And no, like, we literally lived in the car.
That was one of the things that kind of, like, drew me to her. It was just like, I literally don't have anything. I have no money. I'm sleeping in a car. Like, my family didn't even know I was sleeping in a car. To their knowledge, like, oh, he's sleeping at her house.
But he wasn't allowed to sleep at my house. I wasn't even allowed
to sleep there. I was sleeping in my car. I had no money, and I was always in and out of jobs. I'd quit within like the first week all the time, or I'd get fired. I just had the worst luck at that point. I was still okay in my head because I had this person to like kind of level me out, be like, no, you're fine. Like, you don't need all those things to be happy. You don't need like the money in the world. You don't need all that stuff. That's gonna come and go.
I remember I would always tell you that.
She would always tell me all the time. One of the things she would always tell me is like, if this gets too cheesy, I don't care. It's our channel. I do what I want. But she would always tell me, because I would always complain to her when we would hang out, because I would feel bad, because there were times where like she paid for stuff. There were back then there were more times where she paid for stuff than I did. As a man, it kind of hurts your pride, and you want to be able to provide and pay for things, and I couldn't do that. But even though I couldn't do that, I didn't bug her. You would think that would bug any girl. Not that somebody didn't have money, but that they didn't have the ability to provide for them. And that's why kind of like why when I see all these comments sort of coming after her and stuff over all the surprises I may do, or all the little like cool little trinkets, or even just getting her like cards and all that, and people kind of going over the top saying, why are you doing that? Why is she getting all these things? It doesn't even make sense. Is it even real? That's why I do it. It's like I literally had nothing, and she gave me like everything I could possibly need to still survive in life, and then some. And like that is, it's not even repaying, it's just kind of appreciating, because I could never repay something like that. So it's like that's why I do it, if you guys were wondering.
You're so sweet.
Dang.
Yeah, sometimes I'll see comments, and I don't let it bother me, but I'll see comments saying, oh, she's so spoiled, like why doesn't she buy him anything, or why doesn't she do anything for him? I did do stuff. I mean, I appreciate that you post it, but I don't know, like sometimes I don't really post it. Like the only thing that I really posted that I did for you was your birthday stuff. I don't know, it just goes to show like you don't know what goes on behind the camera, you know? And
she's like taking care of me so much for like so long now, and she still continues to do stuff like that, even though at this point like she really doesn't have to. And like I'm at a point now where I could take care of myself, and I could even take care of her.
You rich or whatever. Just kidding.
I'm not fucking rich. She still has that urge to try to take care of me, just because I don't know if it's because she's so used to take care of me, or is it because she loves me.
Maybe because I love you.
It really resonates with me. It goes a long way, and that's why I kind of like, there's not a lot of things in the world that bother me. I'm like one of those people where just like if it happens, I don't care. When people kind of question how we feel about each other, I'll drink it in a bit, thank you. See what I mean? She's always trying to take care of me. But when people kind of try to question that, I don't take what they say to heart right away, but I'm just like, no, there's a reason why I do all this, and it's because of this. But like, not everybody needs to know that. As long as I know that, as long as you know that, then we're good. I know in my head and like in my heart, like she's the realest person she's the mightiest 4'11" slugger you'll ever meet. Just cause like, think about that. She lived in a car with me when she really didn't have to. She had a house, she had a home, she had a bed, she had food, she had all those things. But she was just like, oh no, that Civic looked nice. She was like, nah, I'm gonna live there. So that's why I'm just like, no, that's a ride or die girl or whatever.
Oh, I love you. Wanna kiss me with my pollo soup lips? And literally, wow, the world knows now. Like, not even our family knows that. None of our friends know that. None of my best friends know that. Nobody knows that. So here you go. It was just our little secret, you know? It was just fun.
It was a good time for people who had nothing but each other.
Aw, that's cute.
And on top of having that, I'd be also irresponsible with my money. To get one of my tattoos, I sold my PS4. That shows you where my head was at that point in time. I'm a lot better with money now.
Oh no, you're really good.
I'm not the best.
No, like we've come a long way. We're not rich, obviously.
All this food right now cost me half of what I had back then.
If this was back then?
Because the whole thing cost like 30 bucks. If this was back then, I'd be like, damn, I got $5 left. Oh, that's gas. It makes you kind of appreciate everything we have. I'm able to do things.
There's more to it, but it's a lot. We should totally, right? Like, we should do on our car adventures and just our adventures in general. Just stuff in our teeth, sorry. I know it sounds kind of funny because it's like, y'all are only 20 right now and that was when you're 18. Everybody's broke when they're 18. Like, yeah, I know, but
I feel like I wasn't just broke. You know that thing going on Twitter right now? I was like, I wasn't just broke, I was like broke. Which piece of chicken do you want? This one or that one?
The small one. Yeah, you haven't even been eating your food. I've been eating the whole time.
I finished my barbecue, that's why.
I still have one.
We still have a lot of food left. I knew this would happen.
I hope you guys enjoyed the story though. That was a fun time. Like crazy thing. This always happens. I'm so angry. The camera's about to die again. If you watch our memory box video, then you know. Hey, go watch that, by the way, if you haven't watched it yet. But if you watched our memory box video, then you know that the camera was dying, and it's dying again. Okay, well, we hope you guys enjoyed our Filipino food mukbang. Sorry if we weren't able to show the food that much. It's because we're in the car, sorry, but
I need a table for this car.
For the car.
They have those.
Oh, we should get one.
Yeah.
But we hope you guys enjoyed our little story time. Make sure you guys subscribe for videos every Wednesday and every Sunday. And be sure to chat with us on all of our socials. We will leave it here on the screen and down in the description box below. And make sure you like the video.
Leave a comment.
Oh, if you're still here, we should say pollo.
If you're still here, comment pollo.
Yeah.
Where did you get pollo from?
Because the pollo soup. What? Oh my god, wait, we haven't even eaten into the turon.
Take a bite now. Let's do that cheesy hair.
Oh, let's do it together.
Yeah.
Ah.
What happened?
It hurt.
Okay.
Wait. That looks so wrong. What has this channel turned into?
You guys hear that? Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video. Bye.